I will not speak with her.
She is importunate, indeed distraught. Her mood will needs be pitied.
What would she have?
Speaks much of her father. Says she hears there's tricks of the world and hems and beats her heart. Spurns endlessly at straws, speaks things in doubt. That carry but half sense, her speech is nothing, yet the unshaped use of it thou move. The hearers to collection they aim it at, and watch the words up fit to their own thoughts, which as her winks and nods and gestures yield them, indeed would make one think there might be taught, though nothing sure, yet much unhappily.
'Twere good she were spoken with, for she may strew dangerous conjectures in ill-breeding minds.
Let her come in. To my sick soul, as sin's true nature is, each toy seems prologue to some great amiss. So full of artless jealousy is guilt, it spills itself, fearing to be spilt.
Where is the Beatrice Majesty of Denmark?
How now, Ophelia?
How should I your true love know from another one? By his cockle head and staff, and his sandal shoe.
Alas, sweet lady, what imports this song?
Say you? Nay, pray you mark.
He is dead and gone, lady, he is dead and gone. At his head a grass-green turf, at his heels a soul.
Nay, but Ophelia, pray you mark.
White his shroud as mountain snow.
Alas, look here, my lord.
Larded all with sweet flowers, which be wept to the grave did not go with true love showers.
How do you, pretty lady?
Will God ill you? They say the owl was a baker's daughter. Lord, we know what we are, but know not what we may be. God be at your table.
Concede upon your father.
Pray you, let's have no words of this. But when they ask you what it means, say you this.
Say you this. Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day. All in the morning bedtime. Am I a maid at your window to be your Valentine? Then up he rose and donned his clothes and opened the chamber door, bled in the maid that out a maid never departed more.
Indeed, law, without an oath, I'll make an end on't.
By Jizz and by Saint Charity, alack, and five for shame, young men will do't if they come to't. By cock they are to blame, quoth she, before you tumble me, you promised me to wed.
So would I have done by yonder sun, and thou hast not come to my bed. I hope all will be well. We must be patient, but I cannot choose but to weep. To think they should lay him in the cold ground. My brothers shall know of it. And so I thank you for your good counsel. Come, my coach. Good night, ladies. Good night, sweet ladies. Good night, good night.
Pretty Ophelia, how long has she been thus? Follow her close, give her good watch, I pray you. This is a poison of deep grief. It springs all from her father's death. Oh Gertrude, Gertrude. When sorrows come, they come not in single spies, but in battalions. First, her father slain, next her son gone, and he most violent author of his own just remove. The people mighty, thick and wholesome in their thoughts and whispers. For good Polonius is death, and we have done but greenly. In hugger mugger to inter him, poor Ophelia, divided from herself in her fair judgment, without the which who our pictures are mere beasts. Last, inasmuch containing as all these, her brother is in secret come from France, feeds on his wonder, keep himself in clouds, and wants not buzzards to infect his ear, with pestilent speeches of his father's death, wherein necessity or margins beggar. Will nothing stick our person to array in ear and ear? O my dear Gertrude, this like to a murder in peace, in many places give me superfluous death.
Alack! What noise is this?
Where are my Switzers? Let them guard the door. What's the matter?
Save yourself, my lord. The ocean overpeering of his list eats not the flats with the more righteous haste than young Laertes in a righteous head. Overbears your officers, the rabble call him lord. And as the world were now but to begin, antiquity forgot, custom not known, the ratifiers and props of every word. They cried, choose Laertes, Laertes shall be king. Caps, hands, and tongues applauded to the clouds. Laertes shall be king, Laertes king.
How cheerful on the false trail they cried. Oh, this is counter, you false Danish dogs.
The doors are broke. Where is this king? Sirs, stand you all without.
No, let us come in.
I pray you, give me leave.
We will, we will.
I thank you. Keep the door. O thou vile king, where is my father?
Calmly, good Laertes.
That drop of blood that's calm proclaims me, bastard, cries cuckold to my father, brands the harlots, even here, between the chaste unsmirched brow of my true mother.
What is the cause, Laertes, that thy rebellion looks so giant-like? Let him go, Gertrude. Do not fear our person. There such divinity doth hedge a king, that treason can but peep to what it would. Act little of his will. Tell me, Laertes, why thou art thus incensed. Let him go, Gertrude. Speak, man.
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by him.
Let him demand his fill.
How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with. To hell, allegiances, vow to the blackest devil, conscience and grace to the profoundest pit. I dare damnation to this point I stand, that both the worlds I give negligence, let come what comes, only I'll be revenged, most thoroughly for my father.
Who shall stay you?
I will, not all the world, and for my means, I'll husband them so well, they shall go far with little.
Laertes, if you desire to know the certainty of your dear father's death, is it writ in your revenge? That sweepstake you will drop both friend and foe, winner and loser.
None but his enemies.
Will you know them then?
To his good friends thus wide I'll ope my arms, and like the kind life-rendering pelican, repass them with my blood.
Why now you speak like a good child and a true gentleman, that I am guiltless of your father's death, and most sensible and grieve for it. It shall as level to your judgment pierce as day does to your eye.